Are we about to see a turnaround Tuesday? Let's get straight into it. Do not place a trade based on what you're seeing in this video. Trading is risky and it can cause substantial financial loss. There is no guarantees of making money in the markets, and trading is the most hardest thing you will ever do, and it takes a long time to become a good trader. So this video is just educational only. If you're struggling with your trading right now, then click on the very first link in the description and get learn a free training, the 7 universal laws to become a master trader that will boost your success, consistency, and confidence without spending a decade trying to figure it out. Click on the very first link in the description right now. Alrighty traders, so are we about to see a turnaround Tuesday? Nice update in the markets today. That's it guys, all selling off. The buyers are back in now. They're going to race up to new highs. That's it. Get ready, get set, on your marks, get set, ding, 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 bam! And down goes the market. I have no idea. But the question is, are we about to see a turnaround Tuesday? Now, the few things that you need to recognize, guys, about the charts, if you guys understand about the market, is what is happening right now in the market as we speak, all right? So the few things I want you guys to look at is, what is the chart telling us? Forget what we think or what we feel like or what some white paper said or what the ding 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 said. All right. What does the chart say? Let's have a look. So we have what? We have a low point and we have a high point and we have a high point and we have a low point and we have a high point and now we have a low point. So if we are looking at the market right now in the markets, right now, are we making a higher highs or are we making lower highs? Lower high, and now what? We've made a lower low. So forget everything else, all right? Forget everything else. Who is in control right now? Give me an A for buyers, B for sellers, S for sellers. Anyway, so that's what we see there, right? We see that that's what's happening right now. So they have this drop down, big rally back up, and a drop back down again. Makes sense? So now we're actually having a little rally up. So does that mean we're going to race up to new highs? Well, it could possibly happen, but what is the chart? See, we can't trade on what we think. We only can trade on what we see. What do we see right now? Who's in control? Sellers. Sellers are in control right now. Let's go have a look at what the S&P 500. What does the S&P 500 say? The S&P 500 says a little bit different than the Dow Jones. High, 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 low, low, high. All right. You know what? Let's just draw that in here for a minute. There we go. Actually, you know what? Let's make this really thick. All right. So, and as you can see, let me go. Oh, it's already the thickest as possible. High, low, low, do. All right. So that's what we see so far. So we have a what? We have a low. We have a low point, and now we have a lower low. We have a high. So I am expecting to see somewhere around about here to make it a lower high, and then therefore converting it into what? A possible head and shoulder formation. Possibly. Now let's go have a look at the Nasdaq. What does the Nasdaq say? Nasdaq also said we broke this low here on a drop down. So what's that telling us once again? That we had this rally up, we had this high, now we had this drop down through here. So what does that mean? That means this low here, this significant low here was now broken. Now that's telling us that we could possibly also be doing what? A possible head and shoulder move. So we may even get another couple updates from here, but maybe we're going to see something like that. I believe the Dow Jones is continuing to show those lower highs, lower highs, lower highs. So I'll continue to be on the selling camp, on the bearish camp because of that, because the Dow Jones is saying that. And that's what we see through there. So question for you guys, are we about to see a turnaround Tuesday? Now I do want to show you guys something that I did notice. If I go to my weekly chart here, okay, and I'm going to draw in some couple of trend lines through here. So let me just draw in this one trend line through here, right? And then I'm going to draw in, there's a couple of trend lines here. What are these trend lines? This big long-term trend line here, that's that long-term trend line. We're not there yet. And then if I zoom right in, this other trend line is what? This other trend line is here, support, and then also we had all this support through here. All right, see that line through there on the Dow. All right, so now let's go have a look at the daily chart and let's see whether look at that. Look how, notice how it broke out of that, and we possibly could even have that up a bit more, like through there somewhere. But as you can see, right, if I squeeze my chart right up a bit, let me bring this over here. We could possibly even bring it up to there somewhere, as you can see, right? And you can see how, like, recently it's bounced off these levels through here once, twice, and then also possibly this level here as well. So even if we do get a little rally up into here, we're likely to find there's likely to be major areas of resistance through here. So even another update would see a turnaround Tuesday. We are now starting to get into this major area, this where the last time it came down, it found support. Support becomes what? Now resistance. So now we're getting into two areas of resistance on this market. Two areas of resistance in this market. So therefore, are we likely to see a turnaround Tuesday? I am still very bearish. I still have my put options and I still am very bearish in the markets. Let me go show you silver and gold. Now, guys, put it this way. I've been doing some real long-term research on the silver and gold market and the silver and gold, the ETFs there, the GDX, GDXJ, and the SIL. And my goodness, now this has got nothing to do with the actual gold, silver stocks. All right, they're obviously different patterns, but my goodness, things like even silver, they are gonna absolutely take off like a rocket. Now, when I say take off like a rocket, I mean like over the next couple of years, they're probably gonna go up a fair bit, right? They are poised to see some big moves. Big moves. Silver and gold, especially the silver and gold stocks each individual stock has its own characteristic, all right? So we have the GDX, we have the GDXJ, and to me, I'm looking at my long-term charts and I'm seeing a long-term, like a real big up move, especially even in silver. I think silver is just going to absolutely explode real soon. And when it does, once we actually start to break out and break above, then we're likely to start seeing some real big up moves. And also we also have gold as well too. Gold is almost breaking out of this now. What? And if you guys have been watching me, right, what have I been saying? This is all along. This is a bull flag, right? I've always been saying I'm bullish, but and because this is a bull flag, I didn't know it's going to break out just then. But as you can see, right, we're almost getting ready to break out that level through there. So what's going to cause this catalyst on this drop on the downside? Something's going to happen in the markets, right? So what do we see here? That's the reason why I still have my long-term call options, on GLD, because GLD is about to take off. Now, again, not right now, and we're not going to get a massive, like, we're not going to see a massive update, but, like a real, we're not talking about, gold is not going to go, put it this way, gold is not going to go from 1,300 to 1,500 in one day, right? We're not going to see that. We might see 100, like a 5% update or something like that. Like even in the past, probably some of the biggest down days, the biggest days here have been, 3 or 4% and so on and so forth. So anyway, so long term, I definitely see gold is definitely still building its pattern through there. We might get a little bit of a backing pattern here, maybe a little bit of a fill through here because it has reached a high point. So maybe a little backing pattern and the way we go through there. So that's what I see there. Guys, the question for you guys today is, are we about to see a turnaround Tuesday with what I showed you on the Dow Jones Industrial Average?